What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chatting with Jacob. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today we're doing another episode, like I said, Chatting with Jacob, where I go through some of the questions that you guys ask me and some things that I think about that I want to share with you guys. And today we're talking about why I think that sampling music is actually very similar to writing a book or painting a picture. But before we get into that, if you want to text me, you can text me at 1-833-575-0948. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can send me a text. You can text me. If you're in the US, you can use WhatsApp or regular text message. If you're outside the US, you can just use regular WhatsApp for that. And if you want to join my live stream, it's Monday through Friday, it's 11 a.m. at New York time, and I'd love to have you guys there. We do everything from making music live to helping me start from a very simple sample into a whole song, or acoustic performances, or reaction videos, a whole bunch of stuff, Monday through Friday. I'd love to have you there right here on YouTube. So why do I think sampling is very similar to painting a picture or to writing a book? Because nothing's new under the sun, right? So people are like, oh, it's not making music if you're taking a sample and somebody else made that and you're taking that and now making a song. Yeah, well, so my response to that is like, what about Picasso? Picasso or Da Vinci or Leonardo or Michelangelo, like all these guys were amazing painters, but they didn't make the paint. You know what I mean? Like they had a vision in the head, they took the paint that somebody else made, unless they made their own paint, then it's a conversation, but they didn't make their own paint. They just took the paint that somebody else made and they put it in together in a way that people haven't heard before, or seen before. So what if somebody makes a sample, an acoustic guitar loop that you end up using, and then that you completely turn it into your own thing? How is it any different than somebody else taking the paint and painting something else with it? You know what I mean? Like that color, it's like taking a red and a green and a yellow and mixing them all together and getting whatever color that makes, and taking an acoustic guitar sample and chopping it up and adding reverb and pitching it and all that. Like it's the same thing. So that being said, why it's similar to a book is because there's only certain words you could use, but what you do is you take those words that we've all heard 1,000 times, and it's very similar, like to the notes on a piano, and you rearrange them and tell a story, and your own personal story. I think it's very similar with writing music and sampling music. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, there might be some flaws in the theory, but it's just I have no problem. I think it's still making music. One thing I do wish is, and I find a problem with sampling, is like sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to play that song that I just wrote, and I don't know the chords and I have to figure them out. That's the one problem. Other than that, I really have a lot of fun because I'm able to use sounds that I would have not been able to create otherwise, or known how to create, or known how to play in. And yeah, maybe I should be able to play, meaning I practice more and get better. But in the meantime, while I'm practicing, I think it's great. I'd love to know your thoughts. You can text me 1-833-575-0948, and I'll see you guys next time. If you want to check out my music, it means a ton to me. There's a link in the bio, and it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great Restituto day, and peace out.
Never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. Making sense of passion on that warm summer night. I know you get worried. I'm sometimes scared out of my mind, living without answers on how to do it right. What is normal life?